What's up, YouTube? Chris here, U-Joint Off-Road, North Carolina. We've got a 2021 E350 Coachman Freelander here. It's an interesting unit because it's a 350 and it's a pretty long RV. So it's not common you see a 350 with this much wheelbase and this size body. It is a 27 QB, so no slides, which also makes it a bit unique. I've never said this before, but if you're looking for an RV to make four-wheel drive, this may not be the one to do it, and I'll explain why. Came down to us from Jersey. Everything's normal except the plumbing. So I've mentioned it a few times, but every now and then, one of these RVs, usually the shorter ones, we have to drop a water tank or a black tank or a gray tank to get the rear springs out. This one needed the black tank removed, and it just wasn't easy. The toilet had to come out, the floor of the shower had to come out. We had to pull one of the walls off to get the vent tube out. It was about an additional 9 hours of labor just to be able to swap the rear springs on this thing. So we did it, it's not a problem. But if you're looking at one of these and you're gonna try to do it yourself or send it to a shop to be converted, whether it's here or Colorado, plan on an additional 9 to 10 hours of labor and a few parts to make the swap work. So nothing wrong with this one now. It's a cool setup. It's going to work perfectly for the customer. Like I said, he's out of Jersey, so this thing will be on Island Beach State Park most of the summer. And yeah, everything's good now. But just a warning, if you're looking for a rig and this one seems appealing, be prepared for some additional labor on those rear springs, which are critical to make our system work properly. So 6-inch kit on 33s. It's got a 285/70 17 Recon grappler up front on a polished American Racing Baja wheel. Sorry for the mud on the tire. We're gonna get that cleaned up. One of our parking spots, we have to go through a little mulch bed, and it's been raining like crazy, which is another reason I'm doing this video right now before another storm comes. So I just went on my second test drive, did an interstate run. I looked down and I was doing 80 miles an hour. This thing drives 80 miles an hour down the road effortlessly, 2 fingers all day. Interesting light setup on this one. He's got a cooler rack that's gonna go up front and basically stay up front. So there was no sense in blocking the lights with the cooler rack, but he did want the front receiver. Best way to do that is to get our front bumper. But we had a little bit of space, so we added some S1 Baja Design lights in amber, and then some combo fogs in the S2s. So yeah, FB002 front bumper, got the winch, got the shackles, got the fair lead, and the thimble with the front receiver. Got a front OBA port and the Anderson plug. This rig does have our onboard air system and an S-Pod to control the lights and the OBA. He's only using up 3 switches on the S-Pod, so he's got room to add 3 more things if he chooses. Up front, we've got our new Dana 60 Stage 3. So 456 gears, Detroit True Track, RSC upgrade. So it's got the big 14.5-inch diameter rotors, serviceable wheel bearings, some Dynatrac knuckles, all that good stuff. Another negative to this oddball E350 is it had 410 gears. So we had to do a gear job in the rear to get the proper gear ratio in it. So it's got a Dana 70. We re-geared it to 456 while we had it apart. Again, these are not issues with this rig particular. This is just, if in the future, if anybody else is looking for one similar, just be wary of that. It's gonna cost you more in the end. This is a 7.3 Godzilla, so it's got the 6R140 behind that, and then we added a slip yoke 1128 T-case behind the stock transmission. Modified the exhaust, got the frame all cleaned up, brand new drive shaft up front, modified shaft in the rear, bushwhacker flares. It's got our SS003 side steps. While I'm here, I'll show you the S-Pod. Got switches right there. Shifter in the floor. There's the driver's side OBA port with the airbag Schraders. This does have airbags on it. There's no air in them right now, but we put the bags on for leveling and for varying loads if he decides to tow. This thing does look tall in the front, but it actually isn't. If you measure the body line, it is, well, last I measured, it was within a 1/4 inch. Out back, customer's already done some modifications to the rear bumper, set up for his needs, which is cool. and that's it. So head home in a few days. We'll keep driving it, doing some interstate pulls, and give it several shakedown runs, and we'll run another checklist on Friday, and we'll be ready to go. So thanks for watching. As always, if you've got any questions, leave them in the comments or shoot me an email, chris@ujoinoffroad.com. Be sure to check out the Colorado shop. They're on all the normal social media pages, YouTube, sorry for all the noise, Facebook, Instagram, all that good stuff. They're in Montrose, Colorado. They do all this same installs we do. You can reach them, Justin@ujoinoffroad.com. So have a good day. Thanks for watching. See you soon.